Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Floyd Ventures. Today's adventure takes us back to Europe. I was so fortunate in 2015 to be able to ride the Euro Rail through Belgium, across Europe into my next destination country. Now, before I tell you where we're going, please, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button, and after you're done, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that to help get my video shared around the world. The rails today are taking me across the border into Germany. That's right, one of the largest countries in Europe. And as I crossed the western border, I nestled in a beautiful city called Cologne, or Köln, as they'll tell you when you get there. Now, it's just a little bit northwest of Frankfurt, and it's nestled on the banks of the beautiful Rhine River. This 1,233 kilometer river starts off in Switzerland and runs basically north through Germany and empties out into the North Sea in the Netherlands. With just over 1 million people, Cologne is the fourth largest city in Germany, and it's one of the oldest. And records indicate that Cologne was founded originally back in 38 BC. That's over 2,000 years old. And it wasn't until 50 AD when the Romans came in and took over and founded the new city of Colonia, which was the capital of Germania Inferior for several hundred years. In the year 462, the French invaded and ended up taking over Cologne and changing the official name from Colonia to the French name Cologne. And of course, that's where the perfume Eau de Cologne was born. This 13th century medieval gate was once part of the grand walled city of Cologne back in the Middle Ages. Back in World War II, Cologne took some heavy bombing. In fact, almost the entire city was destroyed. There's still some remnants today of old bomb buildings, just as a reminder of what war can really do. One thing that Germany is famous for, and Cologne is no exception, is its love for beer. And Cologne even has its own beer museum. And of course, their famous beer, Kölsch. Now I know everyone in Germany is cringing right now at my pronunciation, but that's the best I can offer. And I know they're very proud of their beer. Another thing, when I first arrived in Cologne at the train station, I got out to see a very large police presence. And it appeared to me that I'd walked right into the middle of some sort of protest. I didn't want to stand out or look out of place, so I got right in there and started chanting and waving my fist, just like everybody else. My first objective, after the protest, was to locate the tallest cathedral in all of Germany. It was right there in front of me, the Kölner Dom. Construction originally started on the dome in the year 1248 AD. Several hundred years went by until the dome was finished, and some say the dome never was truly finished, as you can see scaffolding outside of the building on an annual basis, always working on trying to improve this aging building. At 515 feet tall, or 157 meters, this Gothic-style Catholic church was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996. Being such an important landmark, the Roman Catholic Church has designated Cologne as a holy city, and there are only two other cities in the world that can share that designation: Rome and Istanbul, Turkey. And inside was even more impressive. Large stained glass windows and a tomb that actually held the three wise men from the Bible. Looking up at the twin spires, I decided it might be a good idea to take the 533 steps up to the top to have a look around. And if you know me, I love my tower views. The views from up top did not disappoint. Also up top in the spire was the world's largest functioning bell, and the bell's name was Peter. And of course there's the Hohenzollern Bridge, or the Lovelock Bridge. This bridge has over 1 million padlocks on it with people pledging their love. All the locks that have been attached to the bridge have compromised the structural integrity of the bridge. Engineers didn't plan on this much extra weight on the bridge, and as you walk by, you wonder if this bridge is even going to hold up. As I walked a little further down the Rhine, taking in all the sights and all the fancy boats, I seen a sign that looked pretty interesting, and I thought that would be something I might be interested in. And before you know it, I'm on a river cruise down the Rhine. Under the Bridge of Love, I look off in the distance and I see a gondola. Well, I better get on that next. Once I got to the other side, I stopped on the riverbank and had a nice relaxing lunch in the sunshine. Well, the day was progressing on quite quickly, and I knew I had to get back to the other side because I had to meet up with some special friends. We were going out tonight to check out the nightlife in Cologne, and I was really looking forward to it. And who was my guide? My great friend Nico. Well, after that rockin' dinner, we headed uptown to start our activities. And one thing I noticed right off the bat, one thing that's legal in Germany that's not in Canada: drinking in public. Hey, all right, say hello to Canada, Nico.
Hey Canada, what's up? Kim bro. So, we're right now at the Bierstöffchen in Köln Dom. And we took the coaster, but like you can see, every line is a beer, and on the other coaster there's like 20 lines already.
What do you say about to Canada?
After the 10-0 win,
Canada beat Germany. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
there's no Canada for me anymore. No shit. No.
Wow, he just cleaned up there. That was a whole whack of euro he just pulled out of there. Look at him, look at him.
Get up and shake.
This is taking a long
What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Well, about 5 in the morning, we start making our way home. When I see this painting on a wall, and I want a picture, just about when Nico's gonna take the shot, two guys jump in and photobomb me and make this probably my best picture in Germany. Well, the next day Nico's got something special planned for me. I'm going to cross something off my bucket list and I'm going to see for the very first time a European football match. Now, I arrived looking a little bit like a tourist, but by the time games started, I was dressed like a local. The game ended in a 2-2 draw, and I thought that was okay. I didn't want to see anybody get upset and start fighting and start a riot or something. Wait a sec, this isn't Canada, this is Germany. And they didn't cut off beer sales in the second half, so of course nobody's leaving. And so since we're all here and there's lots of beer, let's have a party. Well, I really enjoyed seeing everybody have such a good time, and I had a great time too. I want to thank Nico and his family and friends for showing me around Cologne and making this trip absolutely wonderful. I will never forget my time in Cologne, the beautiful buildings, the ancient Gothic architecture. I will always remember the Rhine River and sailing up and down the river. I will remember the old ancient Roman gates that used to be part of the walled city. I will always remember the quaint coffee shops and the restaurants on the sidewalks. I'll remember the Bridge of Love and all the locks that are on there. And I'll never forget seeing the European football match. Some things I won't remember, like this photo, for example, but for the most of it, this was the time of my life. Germany is one great place, and if you have the opportunity, you gotta go. Special thanks to Nico's family once again. They were truly great. Thanks to Chris and Nico too, boys. What a wonderful time. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And while we're speeding away at 250 kilometers an hour, click the subscribe button. That picture of me right there. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Ciao.